There's an actual handshake, and this represents why.
He knows that, but he's putting the music the moment you want it.
Terence "Bud" Crawford, Errol Spence Jr.
My commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Extracting confessions with his unyielding punches. Bud Crawford, a master of his craft, his style, a blend of the bell and immediate as a southpaw. Two southpaws in annual Lardy in October 20 Hearden in September.
Fine job right now.
Builds everything behind, fundamentally sound in the sport, and Terence, he's just one of a kind, way that he has done it. Terence Crawford, the ability to make the achievement, thinking, just having the instincts.
And you know, when you talk about Crawford tends to give
Spence, high output Crawford, yes, likes that information.
From Spence, aggressive. You know, when you see the counterpunch Spence, jab, there's the effect right now, or is having the effect.
He is facing we met the biggest physically imposing welterweight champion. One punch, but here's the pressure. The jab, the shot to the puncher.
We talked about and he did there, and Crawford.
move his head as he comes forward to not get countered. Or Terence Crawford wants to control the range and keep Spence.
Championship, his last non-title bout, lightweight and junior welterweight title, and become the man to be much more so than Crawford.
17
Go Spence of the John. Let's see if he lets his hands go a lot more. Those shots from Crawford.
Curls behind the guard of Crawford, and then Spence with a stiff jab, and again
along with the movement.
Kind of pressure that just builds momentum. Starts fast and Spence.
So speaking of Spence, I mean, doesn't do too much. Enough to per sight there.
The epitome of a text. Errol Spence, there's one of those counter punches. And Crawford, a fast explosive jab to the head and the body, and then for the first time in his career, Crawford, an electrifying combination.
To land that straight left jab, which is fascinating.
Overreached there with that, and Crawford saw the opportunity, and it was a
early drop with a hard combination.
And a no one second round knockdown with the
ground. It was a beautiful overhand left that landed on
another one, and now going to the body. But Crawford fighting battles are dogs in that ring. Crawford. So Spence looking to get back into this fight for Terence Crawford in the first. Midway point of the third by Spence. Quick combination.
He gives Spence the advantage.
Fighting against the lefty for time.
Beautiful cut.
Spence takes that step back.
Jab by Crawford. Right hand, the speed. Spence again bothered by the offense from Terence "Bud" Crawford.
One of them, all right? Step around him. Pucker. Switch speeds up and down, okay?
For James Floyd, Money Mayweather now had a mega fight. Both in attendance here tonight.
To their warriors.
So that he started off really good with the jab. Double, triple jab.
And that difference in forward, trying to lead
this fight. And he's picked his spot when he's done it. It's
the footwork from Crawford. The opening.
Some left hand by Crawford. He's able just.
And the advice given to Spence.
Left hand that rattled the body, and Terence had up on a minute and a half left. Double jab, left hand by. He gets jolted with it. Even the jab is a power.
The advice given to Spence, you know, he's not turned.
Palpable chip on his shoulder. He'll Errol Spence with the jab.
Feeling really comfortable right now.
Championship fight of Bud Crawford, who is already knocked down. Errol, amazing start for Crawford.
An excellent round for Crawford, using the jab so effectively. A lead left hand that lands perfectly.
Looking to establish the... And meanwhile, the countering is sublime.
Yeah, the accuracy, the Crawford really just is perfect for him.
Most effective this early in the...
It's Bud Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska. He calls himself...
It now comes down to almost got to land something that makes that.
He looks...
Pressure enough to get Crawford off that
Right
ring.
hand from Crawford. Every time he's met with highly effective counters.
He's using, every time Spence steps in.
Attempting to become the first male fighter champion in a second weight. Just over a minute left in the fifth. Terence Bud crushing less. He's landing a lot.
That's a ridiculous percentage.
Against a pound stalwart. No bench. Couple of right hand stab jab.
Spence right now is not
Spence
forgetting
trying to, and you know all about that, do you not, sir?
Yes, I've had.
Oh, there's a left hand that he eats it and continues the
That was the kind of punch. Using the jab very effectively. That left hand.
physical strength, and we've already seen that he can. Avoiding
White Crawford's jab is so effective and so hard.
He was fighting in school, started practicing more in his life. Either way he goes.
You know,
Gotta get inside. You can't reach.
Oh my! You know, also had a power jab from southpaw. He's in
Take it away, and it seems like he's doing.
always making life miserable for his opponent. Going to the body, but double rinse. Bud Crawford looking history. Left uppercut against.
will counter as Spence moves forward.
We begin the second half. Will crown the first undisputed champion of the to the face of Spence by Crawford, and Crawford's accuracy just
That the accuracy, the Reaper. I mean,
Farhood, Errol already big on the scorecards round on his unofficial scorecard. The Prince Bud Crawford making it look way too it. 7, and again, guys, he landed that left.
He lands a good punch. It's not a
power, the accuracy right now.
Spence is the one moving forward. He has been stopped.
Spence has shown 238, so it has not been.
Shots of Crawford.
It's coming forward and he gets countered with as beautiful. Fight is usually the one that lands the counter right uppercut.
Crawford is just phenomenal. I mean, that right.
Both coming in undefeated champion. Terence Bud Crawford.
And now Spence is in a pot. It's to apply pressure.
Ability to deliver punch after punch that lands. All percent of his power. Champion holds
Yes,
3 of the 4. Has the 4th. Continues to pop. Spence's head.
Himself landing.
Right hand.
38% of his jab.
By Spence.
Yeah, powerful jab.
But
Derek James trying to do anything he can.
round at number 9. Mentally.
You got to make sense of this fight right now.
Here's Crawford, who loves to come forward and initiating the up.
A huge.
Why no welterweight.
Archer better be